Alright, this is the day after I fried my clutch, so I ordered the clutch kit, which should be coming in later this week or beginning of next week. So once that comes in, I'll do the clutch. But right now, I have to redo my rear brake. We'll get to that O-ring. It's back up inside there, so I gotta get all the way up in there. That's where the leak's coming from, somewhere. That area. So, yeah, I gotta lift this up, take all this off, take the exhaust off, take the swing arm off, take the wheel off, take my belt, just take all this off. And while I'm doing that, I'm just gonna convert it back to stock because I'm tired of this old trashed out eBay seat. It looks horrible. And then this light doesn't work. This cheap Chinese eBay light doesn't work. And then my little Home Depot brackets I made here look a little ghetto, so I'm just gonna put the fender back on it, put the factory seat back on, and call it a day. So yeah, that's what we doing. All right, update on the brake job. So yeah, my suspicions were correct. It was this stupid crush washer. It goes in between there and there. That sandwiches it in. Yeah, so one of them I didn't replace, and I replaced the other one with a brand new one, but of course, the only one that leaks out of all of the crush washers that I installed was the most pain in the ass one to get to. So if you find yourself doing this job, just, replace the crush washer, or else you'll just have to redo this shit again. You'll kill yourself. But yeah, and also bleed the brakes before you put everything back together. Make sure everything's working and not leaking. That's another thing that could have saved me all this time. Alright, peace. Alright, update video. I did not have the washer, so I assumed I could go to like O'Reilly's or AutoZone or whatever. No. I went to Cycle Gear. I called Indian, and their parts dealer, they only had one washer in stock. They didn't have any more. They had one single washer. They wanted $5 for it, so I said, fuck that. And I went to Cycle Gear, and the only one that fits it, you have to get this like KTM like variety pack, and they have one in here that matches up perfectly. This gagging gear. So I ended up paying $5 for the whole pack, but at least I get a variety set of them instead of just being stuck with it. So that's the update, but I'll keep you posted. I'm probably gonna end up just doing everything right now. Yeah. All right, so another life update. Fixed the leak. The leak's good, but for some reason I can't bleed the fucking brake. It just doesn't want to build pressure. I was about to say, if it built pressure, I would have just cried right there. But yeah, it won't build pressure, so we'll worry about that later. As of right now, I got the subframe back on, and now I'm just trying to remember how everything went back together. So we're getting there. But yeah, this is like way past like hour 6 at this point. All right, peace out. All right, I lied. This is not a 2-hour job. This is not a 5-hour job. I started at 11 a.m. I think it's now 8 o'clock. So, yeah, got the rear fender back on. Got all the lights working. Bada bing, bada boom. Ugly ass seat back on here. Fixed the leak. And if you're ever doing this, I haven't had brake lights in so long. If you're ever messing with the rear brake on an Indian Scout Bomber. It just takes forever to bleed it. Like, you'll sit here and go and try to build up pressure, and it just never will. I've seen another video of a guy like having some kind of vacuum machine that he made like a little block that mounted on here, and it just slowly suctioned all the air out of it. I don't have one of those, so I just took a squeeze clamp and then I just left it squeezed down while I was working on it, and like slowly, every time I took it off and like kept fucking with it again, it was building up more and more pressure as it was releasing more air bubbles. So that's my only tip I can give you, but I'm almost back in business now. So I'm waiting on the clutch to come back in. The clutch should be in next week, so once I put the clutch in, then she'll be back. If your hands don't look like this, you're a real man, brother. Peace out. Alright, this is the last maintenance side quest on this hunk of shit. So last time, I did the brakes, did the brake line, sensors, blah blah blah, then had to fix the leaks, I had to redo that, and then while I was at it, put the fender and stuff back on, so now it's old man's back again. And now, I fixed the fried clutch, so I take the exhaust off and the fluids, all that, so here it is, and it smells wonderful. I don't know if you can see that. Yeah, shit. Burnt as a bitch. So yeah, that's my update with that. Peace. Alright, just got the new clutch in. All I gotta do is put the springs back in, but just for reference. That's what it's supposed to look like. This was the first one. This shit was just fucking, it literally broke. Like as soon as I pulled it out, it just like fucking fell apart. But yeah, this shit was fried. This shit was fucking fried. It smells horrible. It smells just like burnt fucking chemicals. But yeah, this is between both of these, like the rear brake and frying my clutch, it's like $900 worth of mistakes. That's with me doing the labor. So if you find yourself in a similar situation where you just break shit, learn how to fix it, because you know, if I paid a shop to do this, I saved myself probably like $2,000 in labor. They quoted me $1,000 to do that. So with that, it was $1,500 with the parts and labor. This, I didn't even have them quoted. I was just like, yeah, fuck it, I'll do it. It seems easy enough. Which it was. It wasn't that bad at all. I've never done a clutch in my life. This is the first one I did. And also, if you go to do a clutch and they're like, oh, make sure you keep track of exactly how it comes out. All they're talking about is just how it's stacked. So just keep it stacked in order. This one, it was a metal plate first, and then a clutch pad, or whatever the fuck you want to call it. And then it's just simple. It's not like, oh, you have to make sure everything's in alignment or the timing's off. No, it's just fucking blah, 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 blah. It's like building a sandwich. Yeah, but it's super easy. Don't be afraid to work on your own shit. It's not that bad. Once you get into it, it's really not that bad. Just keep shit somewhat organized, and you'll be alright.